So my intention with working Jord was to have clarity around my business and taking my business to the next level. My experience with working with Jord has always been really excellent. Like he listens, he's just really clear about my intention even when I'm not clear about it. And I think the biggest thing that I've really gotten from working with Jord is learning about my core values and like what that means in my business. So he does this triangle and I'm going to show you mine. Um, and it like goes from the top, like the bottom of the top. And the bottom is like your foundation. So what I realize in this, so mine's autonomy, and then it goes into integrity, spirituality, growth, and then adventure. So with autonomy, like I didn't really understand what that word was before we started working with each other. And he helped me define what autonomy was to me. And basically for me, it's about powerfully living on my own terms with full freedom, like full self-expression, with not only the strength, but the capacity to know and choose what's right for me while attuning to my own needs. So basically living into and being aligned with my full purpose, like what I'm driven to do in this world. Um, so not only did Jord help me bring the awareness of like what autonomy was for me, but also the willingness to ask for it, and then like building my life and my business around that. I've actually recommended Jord to a lot of my friends. I've never had a coach in this sense before, so I don't know what kind of style he is versus like any other coach. But he just, it's like speaking to your best friend, but then speaking to, I want to say your dad, but not your dad, but like, he like lays the hammer down when he needs to. Um, and it's just like, you just feel completely, or I feel completely comfortable to pretty much say anything to him. Like there's no judgment on his end. He just has a listening for that just is impeccable. What's really shifted for me is like knowing boundaries, knowing what I think I overgave before because I wanted to um, always be there for people and at the detriment of myself. So I think that the biggest thing, like another big thing that I got were these boundaries. But three words, like growth, uh, boundary making. That's a new word, boundary making. And okay, so growth, boundary making, and just bringing me back to self, like being okay with being me, I guess.